Welcome to another episode of Lifelong Gunner Podcast, guys. Absolute scene, guys. But before I begin, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Help your boy out, all right? Back to the game, guys. Am I the only one? Was I the only one who heart was in their mouth? Guys, literally, I was pierced to the screen. I mean, with no shadow of a doubt, we deserved to win that game. I feel like in the first half, we were immense. We were immense. I know that the commentator and their agendas would give you the idea that Arsenal was would give you the idea that that Everton had the better the best of Arsenal. They had the better of the chances, they had the better of the balls. And to be honest with you, they were in the game, but they were not in the game to the extent at which I saw Arsenal in the game. Feel like Arsenal was very unlucky. I feel like Everton did very well defensively to either crowd out Arsenal or to intercept a lot of those through passes because they were coming in. And for the first time in a long time, saw Arsenal with a appetite to want to play in a very, very progressive way and to try to at least attempt to do some of these passes that we haven't seen and we've been screaming for. Um, I feel like one thing that I must say though that I'm very, very, very disappointed with is that Arsenal was not shooting enough. There were way too many times where we were in positions and you can actually hear the crowd in the stadium yelling, "Shoot!" So many times. I think this is probably the most I've heard the crowd scream, "Shoot!" in a game in since I've been probably watching Arsenal. And I've been watching Arsenal since 1998, guys. So, Arsenal really need to do a lot better when it comes to shooting. They really need to take their chance or to see the opportunity and to just hit it. Every ball that you receive does not have to be a pass. There are times where you just have to hit it, right? Statistically speaking, if you hit the ball more, it's only going to result in more goals, right? Obviously, you're not going to score all of them, but statistically speaking, some of them have to be converted. That's just how it works, guys. And so, I've been advocating, and I implore Arsenal players to score, to shoot more, to shoot more, to shoot more. Higher volume of shots or volume of shots per game is just not where it needs to be. Um, but anyways, guys, so let's jump into it. In the second half, the intensity was there. Oh yeah, I must say that Mikel Arteta got the lineup solely spot on. We're missing some players. There's not much we could do apart from what we did. However, we're still blessed to have other players back. But I think he got it spot on. Um, in the second half, guys, we came out and we were possessed, guys. We were up for the challenge. We continued. And we were on the front foot. Everton is a good team, guys. So obviously they were in the game. In the game, they had a couple good moments. Well, but Arsenal defensively, I thought we were tremendous today. I think that Saliba, I think that Raya, I think that Gabriel um, were a particular note to be absolutely phenomenal in this game. Calafiori did well in moments. He was getting dispossessed. A few of his passes went begging, but I feel like um, you know he did the scissor kick to get a block off for a shot from Everton, and I feel like that probably would have been close to goal. So I'm really happy that he was able to, produce an acrobatic stunt to block that shot. But guys, 60th minute, so there was also a willingness by Mikel Arteta to make early substitution. I think it was something like the 56 minutes, but we just say 60 just to round it up. Um, Introduces Gyökeres and Max Dowman. Max Dowman, guys. Okay, so the first goal, phenomenal ball into the box by Max Dowman. The ball, honestly, Pickford was immense for the entire game. And guys, we're talking about fingertips. If his fingers were any longer, he would have gotten a hand to that, and that wouldn't have gone through to Nkapie. Nkapie was able to just brace himself, and the ball deflected off of him and went to Victor Gyökeres for a tap in, guys. You won't score easy a goal, but Funny enough, when Yokeres came on, I felt like he was going to score. I don't know why. I felt like he was going to score. But tremendous ball in by Max Dowman, guys. The bravery, the personality, the aura that you have to be a boy that just turned 16 years old to grab the game at the scruff of the neck, to pull off a cameo like this, guys, of the highest order is just absolutely unbelievable, guys. And then pick up the ball to swivel past one player and to absolutely floor and destroy that the Everton player, guys. I think that guy probably pulled his groin. But guys, and to run off and to troll at the end, looking back, and to troll at the end and just pass it off into the goal. Scenes, guys, scenes. I mean, yo, it was just a moment that we'll never forget, guys, as Arsenal fans. This is one of the moments that we cherish as Arsenal fans. These are the moments that we live for. We needed to win this game, guys. We need to keep the momentum. A disappointing game in midweek against Bayer Leverkusen. We were able to get a goal back. And I'm confident that we will proceed to the next stage, the quarterfinals of the Champions League. But I feel like we need a game like this to boost moral again, to kind of, to get in a positive state because things were there were a little bit of a damp on things, I would say, after a Bayer Leverkusen game. And there's always games like this that you use as a reference point of getting back on track and improving morale in the squad, guys. So, anyways, guys, um, 2-0 to Arsenal. Phenomenal game. I think this is Max Dorman's debut in the Premier League. Correct me if I'm wrong. Um, the best cameo I've seen. I think there was only one cameo. I think there was a cameo earlier in the season, but this is probably, well, no, let's just say this is the best cameo we've seen from an Arsenal player. And we have to do that just because of the magnitude and the weight of this game and the age of the player. We have to say that this probably in the last 15 years, guys, this is probably the most impressive cameo we've seen, and to be a contributing factor to both goals. Um, with not much time is just phenomenal. Okay, guys, so leave in the comment section and let me know what you thought about the game. Did Mikel Arteta get the lineup right or wrong at this point? It does not matter, but let's dialogue in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Um, we have a game coming up on Wednesday against Bayer Leverkusen at the Emirates Stadium, guys. Um, let me know what you think we should do for that game. Is there any players that we should give a rest? I say hell no. I think at this point until the end of the season, the players are just going to have to find that gear. Um, they have to do the behind the scenes work. They have to get adequate rest. They have to get everything right. The diet, where their mind is, everything has to be spot on. Because at this point, there's no rest. I don't think anybody can get a rest at this point. Every player on the Arsenal squad and the Arsenal first team roster has to have the mentality that might be playing and that they have to put in a shift. And guys, peace and love, guys. And up the Arsenal.